You know, I'd really like to become a dubstep producer, but I don't know where to begin. Here's an article with steps. Step 1. Pirate FL Studio. The cracked version has a way warmer sound than the bought version. Step 2. Render the project with a bit rate of 32 kilobits per second. This is to make it compatible with phones. Step 3. Make your serum wavetables in MS Paint. Final step, add 2 instances of sausage fattener and 3 instances of OTT to your mastering chain. All right, let's see what kind of dubstep we can make. Google, how do I make dubstep? Let's see. Next. Dapsic did what? Next. Here's an article with steps. Step 1. Pirate FL Studio. The cracked version has a way warmer sound than the bought version. Step 2. Render the project with a bit rate of 32 kilobits per second. This is to make it compatible with phones. Step 3. Make your serum wavetables in MS Paint. Final step, add 2 instances of sausage fattener and 3 instances of OTT to your mastering chain.
Welcome back to the channel. Happy Sunday morning to you. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, and I hope you are warmer than I am right now because I am freezing. If you guys hear a whooshing or an industrial sound in the background, that is just my heater because I'm freezing. It is so cold in this room today. Well, I am in northern Illinois, a southwest suburb of Chicago, and we are currently at -1 degrees outside. So it's just a little bit chilly. Not to mention, this particular room faces southwest, and so it is the coldest room in the house, and it's chilly. So I apologize for the whooshing noise, but y'all, I'm cold, and you're just going to have to deal. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We are going to be working on our Puppies quilt today. As you guys may remember, the last time we were here, we finished up with our Lulu block, and today we're going to be working on our Smoky block. And just as I was getting ready to set things up, I realized that we never cut the fabric for our ears for this project. So that's actually what I was doing just before the camera. I was trying to, yes, Burr is right, Susan. Yeah, it's chilly this morning. It's a little chilly. I keep moving the heater kind of to try and face me because it's so cold in here. But that's okay. It will warm up soon enough with all the lights and everything else. I probably should have turned it on a little bit earlier than I did. So I realized that I forgot to cut the fabric for the ears, so that's what I was doing just now. It's just a couple of cuts and we should be good to go. But as you can see, I haven't even pulled the machine out yet because I got distracted and realized I needed to cut fabric. So we got to do that still. I also wanted to give a special thank you to those of you who joined us yesterday for our After Dark edition. Can you believe that was the last one for the year? It's just crazy to me. So thank you, special thank you again to Mama Joyce and Sherlock Cheryl for going along on that beautiful ride with me. It was so much fun this year. We made some beautiful projects. We had such a great time, and the shenanigans were so exciting. So thank you so much to both of them again for hanging out with me, and thank you guys for hanging out with us as well. It was always a special event. So I can't wait to see how January pans out and how we're able to do things in January, what projects we're going to be working on. -11, Carrie. Okay, you got me beat. I'm only at -1. It's a little chillier by you than it is by me. But my goodness, oh, it is cold today. As you can see, I also have the puppy cam set up again, and for some reason the lighting is working much better today, so you're actually able to see them a little bit better. I think I finally have gotten all the settings figured out just in time for me to switch computers. You know, that's how things work, right? Like everything is working exactly perfect just in time for me to start switching computers. So I have purchased a new computer for myself. It was a Christmas gift for myself. It's a banger. It's a monster of a computer. It's not just for streaming. It's custom built. And it's not just for streaming, but it's also going to be for my gaming stuff as well. The laptop that I have works well. It works okay, but I want it to be a little bit better. So I'm hoping the bigger computer, the more monster computer, will allow for a little bit better of an experience for you guys and a little bit better of an experience for me. And I'm also hoping that it helps with editing videos so I can get back into my pre-recorded videos and getting those edited. So hopefully everything works out well. The computer is supposed to arrive on Tuesday, so you guys might even start to see some of that by early next weekend. We'll have to wait and see how things go. But it means I've got a lot of files to move over and things to set up, and so I don't know if we're going to have it ready in time for Sunday's stream or not. We'll have to wait and see. But so I'm excited for that because, you know, new toys are always exciting. Anyway, let me hop back in the chat and say good morning to everybody there in chat. And then we need to finish cutting up this little piece of fabric here for the ears. And then we're going to start putting our last block for this particular project together, which is our Toby block. We've put together Smokey, we put together Lulu, and now it is time to put together our Toby block. And it is so exciting. And then last but not least, we'll have sashing fabric. And then this one will be done too. Like, check that one off the list as well. So we're really getting things done right now, so it's exciting. But that just means we get to start new projects. And speaking of new projects, next week we'll be doing week 2 or stream number 2 for our quilt along project, or sew along project, which is the framed pinwheels. So we'll be doing number 2 on that one. If you guys want ahead of me, that's okay. I understand. Waiting that long for some people is really hard, so I completely understand. But we're going to be working on our framed pinwheels project again, and then at the end of the month, the very last Sunday stream of the year, we're going to be starting a brand new block of the month called Twisted Dream. If you guys were watching me yesterday on our Saturday After Dark edition, then you will have seen I was cutting the fabric for that. That one is a block of the month where we're going to start in the middle and we're going to keep building out and out and out. Now, somebody yesterday said that's considered a medallion quilt. I didn't know that, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't have the pattern here with me. I put it away already, so I can't tell you what it is, so I do apologize for that. So go back and watch yesterday's stream, and you'll be able to see what it looks like. Otherwise, just wait 2 more weeks, and I'll show you again. But that's going to be another block of the month program that we're starting. So that one's going to replace our Norfolk project that we just finished up. In fact, I just finished putting the rest of the sashing on that one. I need to get some backing fabric for that one, and then send that one off to the long arm. My poor long arm. She is so busy right now. She's got 2 quilts for me right now. Mama Joyce has 2 more to give her. I'm going to have probably another one to give her here. I have another one to give her here soon. That poor girl, she's going to be so busy. I hope that she takes time for herself. A little bit of time for herself after this holiday season, because it's going to be pretty busy. All right, so let me hop in a chat, say hello to everybody there, and then we're going to get started with this puppy project. I do see we've got quite a few joining us already this morning, so that is awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Looks like the very first person in chat this morning was Brat46. She says, good morning, sunny but cold at 8:45 in Michigan. My goodness, she was there at 8:45 this morning. My goodness. She says, in Indiana, Fern King is also here this morning. She says, in Indiana, it's 4 degrees. It feels like -10. I just checked mine. What did mine say? Mine says, oh, it's up to 2 degrees now. It was -1. So it's warming up. We're on a warm up now. We're supposed to get a high of 10 today. It's so cold. So cold. Carrie Leonard is also here. Good morning, Carrie. Thank you so much for joining us. Linda Denton, happy Sunday morning to you. I hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. So great to see you also. Sandra is also here. She says, hello. See you in an hour. Back to sleep. I love that. She got up to say hello. Thank you so much, Sandra, for that. Good morning. Kathy is also here. Good morning, Kathy. I hope you are well. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. Friends, if you have not already, please go over and give our friend Kathy a subscribe. She is one of the moderators here on my channel, and she's just amazing. I have so much fun watching her channel, and she's just such a great help to me, and I can't thank her enough. For all of her help that she provides to me and her amazing channel. So make sure you guys go check her out. You can do !Kathy in chat. Make sure you give her a sub over there. Brat, yes, Brat46. I do a lot of my grocery shopping online because I'm lazy. And it's so much easier to go pick it up than it is. Plus, I feel like I save money. Honestly, truly, I do. I feel like I save money because then I'm not like walking the store and picking up all the things that I don't need. Yeah, so I do my grocery shopping online considerably, but yeah, $180 is a bit much. I think I actually have to go pick up my groceries this afternoon, and I think I was at like 140 for the week. So sometimes they're better than others, but yeah, I do that all the time. It's such a time saver. That's one of the nice things that COVID brought about was all this the shopping. It's such a time saver and a money saver as well for me. Susan, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. It looks like my camera is doing weird things again. I'm gonna have to fix that. Give me just a minute. Susan says, our church looks like Christmas now with the trees up and the manger out. That's awesome. Though, yeah, whoever decorates in churches, they're on a whole nother level. They do an amazing job. I remember when we were going to church when I was a kid, and the church that we went to was absolutely beautiful. Of course, unfortunately, it's not there anymore. But it was absolutely beautiful. Whoever it was that was decorating it was doing a fantastic job. I remember that kind of gave you that whole Christmas feel, right? That Christmas vibe to it. Oh, so wonderful. Loved it. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, Lucas is in the house. Morning, bud. Thanks for joining us this morning. Make sure you tell my daughter I said good morning to her as well. Let's see. Well, good news. Streamlabs is back up and running, so that's always good. Everybody can get their thimbles on. I see you over there staring at me. I don't have anything for you yet. But I see you staring at me. Yeah, I see you over there staring at me. They can see you too. You could come a little closer. No, she just gets to turn and stare at me with her head cocked. She's so darn cute. So darn cute. Scrolling through chat here, folks. Just trying to make sure that I've caught up to everybody. Susan, I'm pretty sure I said good morning to you, but just in case, good morning again. Carrie Leonard. Fern, I'm pretty sure I said good morning to you as well, but just in case, good morning again. I have a horrible memory. I forget things all the time. Joyce, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Welcome back. I am totally going to move that heater in just a second because it's still cold in here. Marie, good morning. She says, it's time for a change. Wow. It's 22 here in Tennessee and feels like 10. LOL. That feels warm. 10 sounds warm. But good morning, Marie. Thanks so much for being here. Let's see. Who else have we got in here in chat this morning? I'm still scrolling through, guys. Give me just a second. Almost there. Patty, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. She says, hello, Danny. Good. Live last night. 11 degrees here. Well, that's a warm-up if I ever heard one. Good morning. Welcome back. Oh, there's the cat. Meow. Yeah, I hear you. Ozzy, out, please. I don't like her in here. She makes me crazy because she wants to jump up on things, and I'm always afraid she's going to jump up on something that's going to hurt herself. So I try to keep her out. Patty says hello to everybody in chat. Good morning again, Patty. Patty, that's an excellent question. Sandra, how are you feeling, my dear? Are you feeling any better? We hope so. We heard you weren't well. Hopefully you are feeling better, though. Susan says it's in the 30s by her with some fog. That doesn't sound like fun. Alright, I think I've gotten through everybody in chat. If I missed you, I am so sorry. Please make sure you say hello again in chat, but this time I need you to tag me in it. Use the @ symbol, that's the A with the circle around it, or shift number 2 on your keyboard, and then type in "so not an expert," and what that will do is it will highlight it on my screen, so then hopefully I don't miss it again. But anyway, welcome back, everybody. So let me go ahead and finish doing what I was doing here, and I was cutting up this fabric, although first I think somebody needs a little bit of attention, because otherwise she's just going to sit here and stare at me all morning. So let's give her a little bit of attention, because Lord knows she didn't get enough this morning. You take it nice. So there we go. So now she's gotten her a little bit of attention. She's all clear. Let me go ahead and get myself a little something. I'm completely distracted. All I did was pull the fabric out. That's as far as I got when I realized I needed to cut this. And so I haven't even pulled the machine out. Haven't even tried to open my drink yet. Like, nothing has been done yet. I am so behind. Joyce says 46 here. No complaints from me compared to y'all's temperatures. That's right, Joyce. You do not have any room to complain at all. Ooh, Patty's giving us an update on the rag quilt. She says one of the 84 by 84 weighted counts going to a couple, 7 of the 64 by 64 going to 7 people, 1 at 50 by 50 going to the only grandkid. I have enough for one more, which she's going to keep for herself. That is awesome, Patty. That has been a lot of hard work, I'm sure, on your part. I've done those quilts before, and they are not easy. They are not easy at all, so that's so great. Awesome that you were able to get that done for yourself. So I need 2 pieces of fabric here. I'm just trying to... I gotta trim them up here in just a second. There we go. So what is everybody else working on this evening? Good evening, Judy. Judy, welcome back. And I think I saw... somebody else. Gladys, did I see you pop in? I feel like I did. Good morning, Gladys. Good morning, Judy. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. So great to see you. I hope you are both well. I hope you both are having a fantastic weekend so far. And I hope you're warmer than I am. Because I am not very warm. That's right. I was going to fix that. Give me just a second here. My allergies have been kicking my tail lately. I think it's just because we've been in the house so much. All the dust and stuff has just been making me crazy. Okay. Last thing I need to trim up is on this side. Give me just a second here, folks, and then we are going to get started here. There we go. There we go. Now our ears are trimmed up because we needed... Shit, we actually need 4. No, we need more than 2, don't we? We need... How many blocks did I make? I need 2 per block, and I thought I only needed to cut 2, but I don't. I think I need 4. Hang on. Hang on. Toby blocks. Yeah, 4. So I only made 2. So I need to make 4 more. Because I'm a dummy. So here's these 2. So here's ears. So I actually need to make... I only made 2. I need to make way more than that. Way more than that. So... half. It just dawned on me. I'm like, no, Dee, you need to make more than this. Goof. You goof. Thought that seemed strange. It's not awake. Not awake. I see chat is blowing up, and I do apologize for missing it. Give me just a second, and I will catch back up. Okay, so here, this is extra. All right. See. Rita, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Judy says 36 and falling in Georgia. I wish you all keep your cold weather up there. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, my nose is running again. Okay, let's see if we can kind of do this a little bit cheeky. I wonder if I can cut these all at the same time. And line them up. I might be able to cut them all at the same time. Oh, so close. So I'm gonna have to do it this way. One right on top of the other. The cat has made her return. Ozzy, out, please. There we go. There we go. Now we should have enough ears. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 7, 8. There we go. Alright, now we got all of our ears cut. All of our ears have been cut. Okay. Alright, so let's get the machine up and running here so that we can get started. I don't think we're going to need this anymore. Go. Siberian Tammy, good evening or good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Congrats, hon. I heard you made you hit that 1,000 subscriber milestone, so congratulations on that, and thank you so much for joining us this morning. Make sure you guys go give Tammy a subscribe if you haven't already. You can do ! Tammy in chat. But congratulations to her on reaching that milestone. We are close. We're about 100 and something away, 180-ish away. So we'll probably get there soon. And once we do, we'll have a pretty big giveaway for that. I've started thinking about it. I haven't put anything together for it yet. But we'll probably have a pretty big giveaway for that. Because that is a huge accomplishment. Ooh. Oh, that's not where I wanted that either. Can we put it? There we go. Thank you. Alright. Alright, let's get this machine set up. I really need to bring it in, have it serviced. I might do that after the first of the year. I keep saying it. Keep saying that I'm gonna do it, and I just haven't done it yet. Go. Alright. Now I know you guys can't see it because of the colors of it, but our teddy bear has Minnie Mouse ears. Again, you probably can't see him. And then a little hat. I thought that was kind of cute. I have been dressed up this morning. Good morning, Terry. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Welcome back. Terry is also one of our moderators, so if you have not, please consider subscribing to her channel as well. You can do !Terry in chat. I love her videos. They're nice and short and sweet and to the point, and I just love them. And they usually have Nala included in them. That's her little one, her little puppy. Make sure you guys check her out. Alright, so this can go here. I don't need this anymore. This is just going to be in the way. There we go. Alright. Joyce says, paid the rent and shared. Well, thank you very much, Joyce, for that. I truly appreciate that. Alright. Now we can start. Now we can start. Okay. Alright, so we need to put the face together. We always start with the nose. So we need block B, which is in here somewhere. It's probably buried somewhere. No, here's block B. And then I need 2 block O's. There's O's. Okay, let's go ahead and do that first. Gonna need to draw some lines here and trim. So let me grab my small cutting mat. Put that here. There we go. Alright, now we can get going. Oh, yeah, Terry, I get it, honey. I get it. I understand. She says she can't see through the tears from her allergies. I understand. I truly do. My nose has been killing me. Joyce Hernandez, thank you so much for that super chat. Hearts in chat for folks for her. Thank you so much for that. That is so kind of you. You guys were so generous last night, and now you're being generous again today. It just warms me. Thank you so much for that. It's truly, truly blessing. Thank you. Hearts in chat for Joyce, folks. Hearts in chat for Joyce. And I think Lucas fixed it last night, so you guys shouldn't get, Lucas says, can one person give me a thimble? Why do you need 1 thimble, Lucas? Are you 1 short of something? Susan says she hand quilted the borders on the sleigh bells this morning. Oh, Susan, I want to see that. Post pictures in our Facebook group. I'd love to see that. Please. That goes for all of you guys. Terry's given him 1,000 thimbles. Oh my goodness. Oh, she tried. Didn't work. Sometimes the command works, sometimes it doesn't. So first things first here, I've got to draw some lines on this white fabric. So it usually takes us 2 streams to do these blocks. We'll see how far we get with this one. You were so shy. Gotcha. I gotcha. I understand now. Let me grab this one because we're going to need that. Grab this because we're going to need that. Alright, there we go. I think we're ready now. You remember that foot I kept throwing? Now I need it. Figures. Figures. There we go. All right, let's give this a go, shall we? Let's give this a go. Oh, right, I was going to turn this so that it's facing me. I mean, it's kicking out warm air. Like, it's all the way up. It's warm. It's just, it's not warm on me. So, it's not on me. So, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so let's go ahead and make these nose blocks now. Make one on one side and one on the other. So what is everybody else working on this morning? I know a couple of people have already mentioned what they're working on. Anybody got any fun plans for this morning? Taylor and I will be recording another video for our cooking channel, for my cooking channels. I still have to edit those videos. I've recorded a couple of them now and just haven't had the opportunity to edit them yet. But Taylor and I are going to be recording another one for my famous meatloaf. One of my kids' favorite meals, so I'll be recording that for them. You guys are welcome to go over and give that a subscribe if you want to. It's not a channel that I really promote very often because I don't do a whole lot of work on it, but you're welcome to go over and check it out if you'd like to. It's called Cooking with Danny. And you won't see my face anywhere on it. So it can be a little difficult. There's only like 3 or 4 videos in the channel, so it's a pretty small one. And I think I have 16 subscribers over there. Not a whole lot of subscribers. And that's okay. The channel was created to share recipes with friends and family, and of course you guys are friends and family. So of course I'm going to let you guys know about it. Joyce says she's trying to stay warm. Yeah, Joyce, honey, I understand that. Yeah, I wholeheartedly understand that. Wholeheartedly. It is chilly. Mama Joyce was telling us yesterday in her After Dark that she is looking into buying a second machine as a backup for her current one, and maybe something that'll give her a little bit more flexibility than what she's currently working on. So she's looking for recommendations. You guys have given her a couple of recommendations yesterday, which I truly appreciate. But if you have more, make sure you leave them in the comments down below, either in this video or the previous one for her. She has been looking. She hasn't really decided which way she wants to go. She has a genome right now. I think that's what you call it, genome. I think that's how you pronounce it. But she has one of those. She was looking at a Viking not too long ago, an antique Viking. She hadn't really decided on that yet. So if you guys have a recommendation, make sure you go put it in the comments for last night's video for her. Alright, so those 4. So we're going to need to slice these and iron them open real quick. Joyce says we're supposed to get up to 54 degrees today. My goodness, 54 degrees, that's crazy. Terry, thank you so much for throwing up that link for the other channel. I appreciate it. If you guys are interested in a cooking channel, you're welcome to go subscribe over there. You don't have to, of course. Like I said, I don't do a whole lot of work over there, so I don't expect anybody to really subscribe. It's more for friends and family. But I do have 3 videos that I've recorded that I need to edit and put together. And I will be doing another one tonight. And that's why I'm really excited for this new computer. I'm hoping that it helps with editing. Part of my struggle with editing is the files eat up so much bandwidth on the computer, on my current laptop, that it just takes forever to do anything, and it crashes a lot on me, things like that. So I'm really hoping this new computer. I've been thinking about buying a new computer for a couple of years now. Now that the channel is really more of a thing, especially with the streaming. So one of the companies, of course, all of the companies are having deals right now, but one of the companies had a really great deal on one that I been kind of interested in for a while. So I finally decided to just bite the bullet and go for it. So I'm excited about it. It's a desktop computer instead of a laptop, so it is going to give me the ability to be able to upgrade equipment a little bit easier than with a laptop. Because with a laptop, you're kind of limited in what upgrades you can make. With a desktop computer, you have more space and more flexibility with your upgrades. So I'm really excited about that. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Save it to an external. Yeah, I do have external drives for all of my videos. Yeah, I just my bigger concern is more like the settings for like Streamlabs and things like that. I do have a couple of external drives for all my video stuff. Yeah. Yep. That I definitely do. Once they're uploaded, they get saved to the external drive. I have a few external drives, as a matter of fact. I think I have 2 of them right now. Go. Love this. So amazing. Carrie says, my internet finally came back up so I can come play. Well, Carrie, I am sorry to hear that it was down, but I'm glad that you're here with us. Rita says, I try and build a new gaming computer every 3 years. Nope, I am not, but the extra you do for gaming stuff gives extra needs, graphics needs, things like that. Yeah, no, I agree. My laptop that I've been working off of I bought it new just after I started the channel, and I think we're on our 3rd year, so it's probably 3 years old. And it's great. It still works great. Everything's fine on it. It just doesn't, and I knew it when I bought it, it just didn't have a whole lot of oomph to it. It does have some. But not a lot. And so I've been struggling with some things the last few years. And I finally just said, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna bite the bullet, spend the money, and buy a gaming computer that will allow me the capability to be able to upgrade a little bit easier. Because I have been able to upgrade the laptop a little bit. But, you know, it's a space thing. You know, you're limited to how much space you have, how many plugs you have, things like that. And that's part of my constant battle with regards to audio and video, is that the laptop only has 2 plugs. I have to have an external set of plugs that plug into the laptop, and that extra connection can cause issues. It can cause, you know, things to go bad, and you know, that's why we had the audio issues. It's because one of the plugs went bad, and so just things like that. And so I'm trying to eliminate those as much as I can. Gladys, good morning. She said, I had to put my dog down yesterday morning. Oh my God, Gladys, I am so sorry. Oh God, that's just heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. I'm so sorry that you had to do that. I'm sure it was for the best in the end. But oh my gosh, that's just heartbreaking. And I'm so grateful that you're here with us, and that hopefully we're going to be able to give you just a little bit of a reprieve from that, at least for a little bit. Oh gosh, that's just so heartbreaking, Gladys. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh gosh, you know what, guys? Hearts in chat for Gladys. Let's just fill her screen up with love. Because we've all been there. We've all lost a loved one, whether it be a pet or a family member. So let's just spam chat with hearts for Gladys. Just give her as much love as we can. You know, let's just spam chat with love for her. Somebody mentioned, I apologize, I saw it in passing, somebody mentioned something about not liking laptops. I don't disagree with that. I think laptops serve a good purpose. And I have a laptop for work because it's portable and I can move it around the office and things like that. And so I have a laptop here as well because, again, it's portable. I can bring it back and forth into the living room and into the kitchen and things like that when I need to do things. But with regards to streaming, with regards to editing, things like that, I think you need something that's a little bit beefier. So that's why I have made the switch from a laptop to a desktop, at least with regards to that kind of stuff. Oh, you guys are wonderful. Oh, I see all this, all the hearts in chat. Oh, gosh, I love it. Thank you guys so much. So much. Yes, thank you guys. Just spam chat with hearts for Gladys. We're going to fill her with so much love. So much love. A doorstop. You know, everybody's allowed to have their own opinions. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. They serve their purpose. Hi, baby. Hi. Can you give Gladys some love? She had to say goodbye to her puppy. Yeah, let's give Gladys some love, shall we? Yeah. Oh gosh. Gladys, I'm just just so sorry. I know how much that hurts. I know that struggle. Oh. And I don't wish that on anyone. Not on anyone, no. Alright, so let's get M and P here. Here's P. Here's M. And then I also need N. Thank you guys so much for spamming the chat with the hearts for Gladys. Honey, we love you. We're here for you. So great. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Oh, tears says, no, I can't see through the real tears. Honey, I know. I'd like, I know. Trust me, I know. I hope everything's okay with her. We're gonna help her through that. Alright. So now we're putting the tops of the noses on here. Let's switch feet. Tops of the noses. This is an Elizabeth Hartman pattern, in case anybody was interested in knowing that. Trying to figure out, these are squares, right? I guess it doesn't really matter. It is called The Puppies. I'm curious to know how many of you have purchased this pattern recently because of what we're doing. Damn it. I just looked down and I saw that I quilted this wrong. Or sewed this up wrong. Curious to know how many of you have purchased this pattern because we were making it here on the channel or have decided to start making it because of that. So let me know in chat. I'm just curious. I mean, it's like I said, I'm not trying to sell it or push it off on anybody. I'm just curious. It is such a cute pattern. I absolutely love it. I was really intimidated by it because of the amount of pieces that are in it. But honestly, these pieces are pretty large and easier to work with than our wall hanging. The wall hanging project we've been working on, these pieces are larger and easier to work with. So I wouldn't be intimidated by that if you are. I know that I was when I first started this. But it is actually turning out really, really nice. Oh, perfect, Rita. I am so glad to hear you were able to use them that quickly. Perfect. Yeah, I think they were 10 or 14 inches. They were leftovers from the rag quilts that I had been making for the girls 100 years ago. I had them in a container. I found them in a container in my sewing room when I was cleaning out some things, and I thought, well, what the heck? I'm never going to use these for anything that I'm aware of. So that's why they went into the scrap busting bin, and I'm so glad that you were able to use them. I never even thought to use them as reusable paper towels. Smart idea. Smart, smart, smart. I'm so glad you were able to do that. Sewing and listening, Dawn says. Good morning, Dawn. Welcome back to the channel. So great to see you. Oh, awesome, Fern. Awesome. Danny sent me flannel pieces as well. I'm going to make 2 dog beds out of mine. I can't wait to see what those look like, Fern. That's going to be great. I had 2 boxes of flannel fabric, and you two were both the ones that said that you would utilize them the most, so I made sure that they went to you. I don't know who got which box. I just know that they were both flannel boxes. Dawn says, and my YouTube recap is out. Danny, your channel is my most watched channel of all the subscribed to. Oh my gosh, Dawn. Thank you so much for telling me that. Oh my gosh, I feel so honored. I have not looked to see what mine is yet, but my goodness, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Well, it is truly an honor, and I love having you here. So thank you for that. That's really neat. Rita says, I love fabric. Actually, I have no preference as to what I get a hold of. That's good. I'm glad. Fern says, I needed a present for my puppies. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Joyce Hernandez, good morning. I know I said good morning to Joyce. I don't remember if it was the other Joyce or you, Joyce. But either way, good morning to you both. Welcome to the channel. It's so great to see you. Don't forget, guys, if you are new to the channel and you are a new subscriber and you'd like to be hooked up with a couple of extra thimbles, Lucas is in chat today and he will be glad to take care of that for you. All you need to do is put a message into chat and let us know that you are new to the channel, and he'll give you a little bit of an extra hookup. We want everybody to participate and have fun, and we know our newer members don't always get enough to really have a good time with them. So you're supposed to get a bonus, but if you sign up as a new subscriber, but it only works if you subscribe while you're watching a live stream and Streamlabs is available. We get a lot of subscribers that happen afterwards, so that's why we make sure to tell everybody about it afterwards. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about when I say thimbles, please let me know. We're happy to explain. Good morning, Raven. Welcome back to the channel. It's so great to see you. Happy Sunday morning to you. I wonder, puff quilt from flannel. Now there's an idea. Would it be super soft? Oh, I bet it would be. I bet it would be. And there's a lot of flannel fabric there. I stuffed that box as full as I possibly could. If you guys are wondering what the heck Rita is talking about, she is talking about our scrap busting boxes. At least once, sometimes twice, depending on what we're doing, a year, I send out scrap busting boxes to our members. You have to be a member of the channel for at least 3 months in order to be eligible for a box. Excuse me. But basically, it is a box stuffed with scrap fabrics from our previous projects or projects that I've had in the past. This time around, I was able to give everybody 3-pound boxes. It's just crazy that I was able to do that. But I was able to give out 3-pound boxes. And the weight of the box just depends on how many scraps I have and how many boxes I have to create. But this year we were able to give out 3-pound boxes. And Mama Joyce even got in on the action too. She donated some of her scraps to the cause because I was just a little bit short on one box. So she gave me enough to fulfill that box. So somebody out there got a box with some of Mama Joyce's scraps. And if you are a member of the channel, then you also got to watch me put those boxes together because I did that on a live stream. If you are interested in becoming a member of the channel, you can click the button down below. It's a square with a $sign in it, or it's the join button down below. And for as little as I think $2.99 a month, you could be part of the club. We meet every other Wednesday. We have a Zoom call and a live stream every other Monday. And starting after the first of the year, Mama Joyce is going to be joining us because her and I are going to be working on a Block of the Month project called Blackberry Bramble. The last time I checked, there weren't a whole lot of them left available in places. It's by Wilmington Fabrics. So we're really excited about that. Rita, thank you for that. She says it was entertaining to watch me put the boxes together. Well, I appreciated that. I'm glad that it was interesting for you to see that, so you guys could kind of see what was coming your way. Betty says 1 million will be enough. Yes, Terry, the Blackberry Bramble fabrics are gorgeous. I could not wait to get my hands on those and start cutting into them. I've got them all laying over there in a box right now. Mama Joyce and I are both kind of chomping at the bit to get started with that one because those fabrics are going to be just absolutely beautiful. Looks like Rita and Fern are talking about puff quilts. They're kind of neat. I don't know that that's ever something I'll put on the channel, at least not for a while, but they are pretty neat. There we go. What do you guys think of a hat? It's a Christmas tree. And then, of course, our friend's got Mickey Mouse ears with a Christmas hat on. You can't really see the ears because it's such a dark background there. But yeah. Alright, so these are done now. Now we're going to put the ends on them. Excuse me, my goodness. Ooh, they're still a touch too short, but that's alright. I'll put these on both sides. So is everybody done with their Christmas projects? I know a couple of you were making some Christmas stuff. So everybody finished up with that? I did not do any Christmas projects at all this year. I didn't put that kind of pressure on myself this year. Her stiffer still works. Yeah, Ivy's like that too. Yeah, we joke all the time that she has an extra sensitive sniffer. Because she can smell, I swear to God, she can smell things from outside. Like, she'll be outside when we'll put something in the microwave and she'll come running to the door. Like, how do you know? How can you smell it through the house? Like, I don't understand how you can smell it through the walls, but you can. Smell it, or she can hear it, I'm not sure. Alright, buying gifts and we'll make my son a college quilt. There you go, Raven. I feel like you said that to me once before. Go. Ozzy, quiet. Alright. Gonna do up the other side now. Music's kind of obnoxious today. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I was messing with the audio settings a little bit, and I think I've got everything worked out just perfectly. And like I said, just in time for me to purchase a new computer and have to start all over again. But you know what? It's okay. Go. Susan says, two of my cats... Oh, sorry. Susan says, nope, I have 2 more quilted pillow covers to make and finish quilting the border so I can bind sleigh bells. Oh, that sounds awesome. Joyce says, 2 of my cats heard your cat meowing from the other room. It is difficult to find fabrics for the same college. Yeah, so usually what I did, at least when I was doing the college stuff for the girls, is I just did solid colors or, you know, something that was close to representing their school colors. Because it's hard to find actual college fabrics, yeah. I agree. Go. One more. Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for sharing that with me. If it's okay with you, I'd like to share it on our socials, if you don't mind. I think that's so awesome. If you prefer not to, though, I totally will just keep it for myself. But I would love to share that. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I appreciate that. I love it. Carrie says, okay, the family is starting to invade. No problem, Carrie. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. You can always catch the replay later. All of our live streams are always saved as replays for later on. So don't worry, you've never missed anything, unless, of course, you're not a member. Then you might miss a little bit. But otherwise, you don't miss anything. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope that you stay warm. Share away. Okay, well, thank you for that, Dawn. I appreciate it. I don't like to share things unless I'm given permission. It's just a respect thing from me. Some people prefer not to be on social media, and I respect that. So I always like to double check, and so I appreciate that you're allowing me to do that. I think it's so cool. Now I'm curious to know who else I show up on. Congratulations, Kathy, on redeeming your notions, your thimbles in for a random notion. Those will be mailed out after the first of the year, but congratulations. So you can keep redeeming them, and I'll just keep adding them into the file. I do have quite a few of them lined up already. Not quite a few. I have a few of them lined up already. So congratulations on that. I don't know if the cold weather is affecting my iron or what, but my iron seems to be doing better today. The last couple of times I've used it, it didn't really feel like it was ironing up the fabric the way I wanted it to. But today it seems to be doing pretty good. Spotify put together my year most listened and is this annoying song I use for an alarm. It's funny. That is funny. I mean, it is your most listened to song. So I mean, they didn't get it wrong. That's really funny. I listened to Taylor played mine for me last week because I didn't know it was out. She told me about it. So she played mine for me last week, but that's really funny. Hi. What's she doing? You just checking, see if I got snacks out yet? I got no snacks out. No, sorry. Okay, the music is awesome, but it's a little on the loud side. I'm hoping that I can turn it down just ever so slightly. No, it's not going quiet, so it's just gonna have to be loud in my ear, I guess. Raven said, so I had a huge thing about the kiffness. Is that the song that you listen to wake you up? Is that what that is? All right. Joy says I don't hear it. Oh, the music? Okay. It's on my end, and it's really loud and obnoxious on my end. So, I have it pretty quiet on your guys' end. But yeah, it's really loud and obnoxious. I go meow. Oh! Gotcha. I understand what you're saying now, Raven. Alright. Just pressing these. Got one more to press up. And then we can start adding, putting together the next part of the pieces here. Show you what these look like. Susan says, I'm done gambling. Are you sure, Susan? Like, we still have another hour. You sure you're going to be able to put it off for another hour? Maybe you're just done gambling for now? Gone the wrong way on my thimbles, lol. I mean, that's a good reason to stop, for sure. They say to stop when you're ahead, though, not when you're behind. Did I get snow here? No, Terry, we did not get any snow here, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate because I do love the snow. But from what I understand, Lucas and Tony got nailed. And they are straight west of us. They're about 3.5 hours west of us, and they got nailed. They got just nailed. Just got a text message. Oh. Susan says she'll be heading to church in a little while. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah, Lucas said 2 to 4 inches on Saturday. Then they got. Alright, so here's what we got so far. It's just a little nose. Little nose so far. I'm going to trim this piece off since it's a little off. I probably don't need to trim it, but it's bothering me, so I'm gonna. Normally I don't trim up my blocks, but it was bothering me, so. Go. Alright, so those nose pieces are done for now. Let's set those aside. And our next piece is going to be the top of the face. So we need to get some J, some H, and some A. So let's see, where is the J? Here's the J. Here's the H. Uh-oh. I don't see an A. See a D. A's are black. Oh, I see them, and they're in here. They were tucked into the bottom. There we go. There we go. Here's our A's. So J, H, and A. So let's go ahead and put those together real quick. H and A. Actually, they can just go together. So we need to do 8 of these. I'm having a little bit of a conundrum because congratulations, Patty, on redeeming your thimbles in for a random notion. Are you sure you wanted to give up those thimbles? Or were you just doing that out of spite? Are you that far ahead that you decided to rub it in? But congratulations on redeeming those. She redeemed some of her thimbles, so now she's down. It's been a race against the top, and Patty was leading there for a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 8 of these. 7. You're going to keep redeeming until you get a new seam ripper. Well, honey, you only need to redeem once. I'll give you the seam ripper. You need a seam ripper, honey. I got plenty. I'll give you another one. Don't you worry. I got plenty. Did I not give you one the last time you redeemed? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to who I give what to. I just grab at random and stuff them in the bag. So if you need a seam ripper, you just I can hook you up. Don't you worry. I got you. I got you. Patty has been very noble of you to give up your thimble addict. Top thimble addict. That's funny. She's still in third, though. But Sandra's not far behind her. Too funny. You guys are funny with those thimbles. So funny. Kathy says BRB. No problem, Kathy. Take your time, hon. Liz, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for joining us again today. So glad that you're back. We are working on our puppies quilt. We're working on our Toby blocks, which is our last of our puppy heads that we need to put together. I am just putting together some of the pieces right now. Working on the top of the head and the eyes. Susan says, have a wonderful day, everyone. Stay warm, pet some fabric, and be blessed by. No problem, Susan. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. You have a great rest of your day and rest of your weekend. We will see you again really soon. No, the week of Christmas, we have a members only stream, so she's good. That's right, Patty. Sometimes you gotta step back to go forward. I like that. And it's true. It's very, very true. Love that. Sometimes you gotta take a step back and evaluate before you can move forward. I have to agree with that. That is excellent advice. Not just with regards to a thimble race, but life in general. Rita says, okay, I admit it, fussy cutting is a pain. Cutting the little shapes out of fabric. Good grief, why did I ever decide to do that? There you go. Raven says, or kick the bot. I mean, that works too. Sometimes. Although, be careful because it can get kind of mean sometimes too. Alright, so those are cooling down. Now we gotta attach these to the J's. We're gonna make sure we're doing this correct. We gotta do 3 one way and 3 the other way, so we don't want to get confused. So, we're gonna go this way, 4 that way, and then we need to go 4 the other way. Go. If I step back, I slip on ice, especially today. I'm hoping one of my neighbors is kind enough to clean off my car. Oh, jeez. Trying to see the cat. That's funny. That's funny. Cats are such silly creatures, aren't they? They're just so dang silly. Ours is an older cat. I think she's, gosh, I think she's 16, 17 maybe. She's an older cat. I know that. She might even be older than that. I'm not entirely sure. She's been getting slower recently. I'm thinking she might have some health issues. I have not taken her to the vet to check her out yet. It's not to the point where I need to do that. She's just been slower. She's not jumping up as much. You know, she's old. She's slowing down. Like us all, right? Join the club. Alright, 4 going one way. Now I need to make the next 4 going the other way. All right. Perfect. He just shocked me because he's normally just not doing much. He just turned 19, so not many teeth, but very demanding. Oh boy, Rita, wow. Yeah, he's older than ours, that's for sure. Right. Whoa, there's a new name in here. On a train layout, my goodness. Ooh, that's a long one. Let's see. A field road layout in the loft. That's a long name, but thank you so much for joining us. They said they're listening to us today and hanging out while they're working on a train layout. That is awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Kathy says, I'm back. Well, welcome back, Kathy. We missed you. Thank you so much for that. From Mona's channel. Awesome. Well, welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for joining us. Lucas, if you wouldn't mind hooking them up with some extra thimbles so they can play along if they choose to, that'd be great. Raven wants to know if Brat46 can have some thimbles because they're a little thimble poor. We're feeling rather generous today. I think that could be arranged. Brat46 does a fantastic job of redeeming their thimbles, though, too. So that could be why they're a little thimble poor right now, because they do redeem them quite a bit. Lee! Ah, okay. That's a little bit easier to say. So welcome, Lee, to the channel. It's so great to see you. Thanks so much for joining us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love making new friends here on this channel. You said you were working on a train layout. Is that like a real train? Like a with tracks and stuff? Or are you talking like a quilt train? I mean, either one we love, but we're curious to know. But we're generous. We're generous with our thimbles. We could do that. Lucas, you might have to go into the app and do it. It's being dumb today. Plus, I don't want you to give up any of your thimbles to do it. Rita says, wow, I'm getting up there. Go. I apologize. I keep looking down here instead of looking up on the chat. That's just because my head is down for working on this. So, with model trains, oh, that's awesome. My stepdad is not. He's not a huge model trainer, but he does lay out a train, a Christmas train. He's pretty sure I think he said that this will probably be his last year doing it because for him it's a lot of work and he's not real well. But yeah, that's so cool. I don't want a train layout, like, because I don't have the space in my home for something like that, and I don't think that I'd have the patience for it, but I'd love to look at them. Like Mr. Wizard, my husband, Mr. Wizard, he builds model cars, tanks, planes, people. He has not done a train. But the model shops that he goes to and the hobby shops that he goes to, they always have trains set up there. And so I like to, whenever I go with him, I like to go over and look at all the train setups. I find them to be so fascinating. And I've seen videos, and I've even gone and seen some of them where they're just huge. They're like entire rooms just filled with this train layouts. So I just think they're so cool. So cool. It's not necessarily something that I want to get into, but I love to look at them. And I have such a respect for people who lay them out and think about, like, how to make them look realistic. And it's just so cool. So do you have a really big setup, Lee, or a small setup? Or we'd love to know more. All right, Lucas says you're all set up with some thimbles to play the games now. In chat. My brothers had Lionel train set up in the basement. It was bigger than the ping pong table. Oh my, Terry says. My goodness. Mr. Wizard and I went to an auto museum somewhere in Ohio when we went, or Iowa, when we went to go visit one of his daughters in Iowa. We went to a car museum there. And they had, one of the rooms was set up with a train, a train scene. It was really cool. It like took up the whole length of the building. And it was this train would come back around. And it was really neat. I always love to look at those. There's a YouTube channel online where there's this huge one. And they have like airplanes that come in. And it's really cool. That one's really cool to watch. I really love to watch them. So, just letting this cool down a little bit more. Then we're going to attach it to the L's, which is this one here. So might as well pull that one out while these are cooling off. It was awesome, you said. Toot the train whistle and switch the tracks. Right? Like, that's just silly stuff that, like, we just really enjoy. Yep. One of our, Sherlock Cheryl's father-in-law, he passed away a few years ago, but her father-in-law actually drove a train, and so he had a train set in his basement that he would build, and that was pretty cool, too. It's pretty cool. Alright, so now these are attached. So now we've got to attach them to the L's. Just here. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Oh, no, they need to go this way. But I decided to look. There we go. Rita says, back in the 80s, I was all into Southern Pacific trains, had a big setup in a double car garage. Now I have only one tiny train set up in the globe where the trains would go through a tunnel. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like I said, I'm not really interested in setting one up, I think, but they're beautiful. I truly admire them. Love to look at them. What happened? That was weird. But welcome, Lee. We'd love to hear more about your trains. We encourage all types of hobbies here. Not just sewing. My husband, Mr. Wizard, we like to show off his model cars and things every once in a while when he finishes them. Right now he's working on a Kingdom kit. It is Godzilla. That's where he's at right now. He has been, his setup is usually out in the garage, but because it's been so cold, he has not been able, even with the heaters that he has out there, it's just been too cold for him to go out there. So he's actually set up at our kitchen counter, which is totally fine. I don't mind that as long as he's not painting. If he's painting, he's got to go out in the garage, because I don't want the overspray in the house. But I don't mind him using the glue and stuff. That's fine, because he's got a mat that he works on and things, so he's not going to glue anything to the counter. He's a professional. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, so you guys will see that every once in a while here on this channel. I like to share those. I like to encourage him with his hobby. He's built tanks. He's built airplanes, model cars. He wants to try his hand at figurines. So he's going to try and do that coming up here soon. Two layout, one in the hobby room is 8x4 and one in the loft 26x4, all on the channel. Oh, you have your own channel. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I will definitely have to check that out and let Mr. Wizard know about that, because I'm sure he would love that. Yes. That is awesome. We'll definitely let Mr. Wizard know about that. Thank you for that, Terry. I appreciate that. I'm actually going to go give that a subscribe right now. There we go. And then I'm going to do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Remind me how to do this. Here it is. Copy that, and I'm going to send this to Mr. Wizard so that he can go follow along, because this is right up his alley. So there you go, Lee. You just got at least one, possibly two new subscribers. So make sure you guys go check out that channel. That's really cool. There we go. Awesome. Thank you for that. So there you go. You just got at least two new subscribers. Alright, last piece here, and then the eye assembly will be together. Oh, you're very welcome, Lee. We are here to support all of our content creator friends. And all of our friends just in general, but I like to try and support our content creator friends as much as I can. YouTube is a big enough platform that we all can have a space. I don't think that YouTube should be competitive in any way. What is my hubby's channel? Oh no, my hubby doesn't have a channel. No. I've asked him, I've offered to help him, but no, he is not interested in having a channel. But I appreciate you asking. But yeah, no, he's not interested in that. He's a little bit, he's not as technologically advanced as others, and so he prefers to keep that space to himself. But I do share his works here on this channel so that he can at least get some credit for what he does. But no, he doesn't have his own. I've offered to help him, but that it's not really something he wants to do. He enjoys the hobby, but he doesn't want to turn it into anything more than that. Okay. What time is it? About noon? Alright, so we got about half an hour left. That's good. We're moving right along with this. So, it's going together pretty quickly and easily. We're definitely going to need another couple more episodes for this project for sure. So probably February or March before we finish this one. That's okay. Go. All right. I apologize again for the whirling noise that you hear in the background. That is my space heater because I am freezing. It's so cold in this room. Even with our heat on and everything else, this room just gets really, really cold. It's just kind of the way of it. It's a southwest corner of the house, so it gets the most wind and just the most cold. And the least amount of sun, too. It just gets really cold. Go. Yay, someone cleaned my car out for me, Terry says. Well, good, Terry. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you have nice neighbors. Mr. Wizard will usually clear my car off for me in the morning when he's going off to work. Because he walks right past my car. Usually he will do that for me, but sometimes he doesn't, and that's okay. I don't expect it. Why does it feel like it's not blowing warm air? It feels like it's blowing cold air. Yeah, it's like not even really warm. I'm wondering if I think my heater is going out. I think I need to look into a new space heater because this one is actually, half of it is blowing warm air and the other half is blowing cold air. So that explains why it's not really warm in here. Guess I'm going to have to look into a new one. Maybe I can look into one that's a little bit quieter. Streamlabs reminding everybody to like and subscribe. Please consider doing so if you haven't already. Make sure you go down and tickle that like button for me. I appreciate it. It really helps the channel. Really, really helps out the channel. Alright, so these are the eye assemblies now. So you can see what this is. Oop, that one's upside down. That's what the eyes look like. And then here's the nose. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It's starting to look like something. So now I gotta take these here. And I need the eyes and the D's. So here's the D's. Here's the eyes. I have to draw some lines here. So let's go ahead and do that. Gonna draw some lines. Taylor, if you can hear me, there is a box at the front door. She just answered me, so I know she can hear me. There we go. We'll do the eyes first, and then we'll do the D's. Eyes go at the top. Let's go ahead and get those done first. So we're snowballing this block now. Oops, different presser foot. So we've made this block that's the puppy noses, and now we're going to snowball it. Which basically means we're going to put square pieces sewn on an angle in each corner. So we're basically going to put new corners on it. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I know what that is, and I think you're going to need to wrap it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. That was my daughter Taylor in the background, if you heard her voice. She was just picking up something from the front door for me. A Christmas gift. That needs to be wrapped. Taylor does most of my wrapping for me. She's amazing. She's done most of my wrapping for the last couple of years. It's really been a help. Truly. I don't mind wrapping gifts. It's actually kind of peaceful for me. But she's been home, so she's been doing it for me. She graduated in May. She did have a job there for a little while, but it didn't really work out for her. It wasn't really something she was enjoying, so she decided to leave it. And now she's just trying to figure out what she's doing. Like the rest of us in this world, right? She is creative. She's one of my creative ones. She likes to do arts and crafts. She's kind of dabbled in all of the different arts and crafts. She's done painting. She's done bracelet making. She's done scrapbooking. She's done diamond painting. She's even done a little bit of sewing. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. She's kind of dabbled in all of it. And I don't think that she's kind of really found the one that she's the most passionate about. I think just creative in general. Right now she's doing nail art. So that's why I've got my nails are all done up. Mama Joyce's are all done. Taylor's actually working on her own nails right now. So that's her current passion. One of these days she'll find the one that really keeps feeding her creativity, just like I did with my quilting. And she'll be able to stick to it. Until then, I continue to encourage her to try different things, because you never know what you're going to like and what you're not going to like until you try it. Here comes Patty. Love it, love it. That's funny. Alright, so let's go ahead and trim these. Trim these, press these, and then we'll get the other side. Actually, I was thinking I'll wait to press. Well, no, you know what? I'll do it now. Because otherwise it'll lay weird. Come on. What the heck? There we go. There we go. for Patty to stay where she's at. Too funny. Trying to figure out which clock this is. I think it's this one here. I think it's this one. Tony was telling us that she's only got a little bit longer to go for her school before she's off for the season through till the new year. She's a 3rd grade teacher. This is her first year teaching. She is a twin of Taylor. Her and Taylor are identical twins. And they both graduated in May, separate schools, but they both graduated in May from college. I guess I should specify. Oh. All right. Let's go ahead and iron these. I've been doing seams open because that seems to be helping quite a bit, getting these all to lay nice and flat. So I've been doing seams open on all of these for right now. Although this one, I'm wondering if I should do seams that way, just because that way it'll lay nice and flat. I think I'm gonna, these snowball pieces, I think I'm gonna lay those open. Not open, but lay those flat, because I feel like they're going to lay a little bit nicer that way than trying to do them open. Patty says, I'm coming for you, Lucas. Too funny. Too funny. You guys are so funny with these thimbles. Who'd have thought that it would have turned into this? I mean... and I know it's all in fun. You guys are all doing it in fun. Except for Lucas. He's not doing it in fun. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think this is going to lay nice and flat if I do it that way. We're going to do it this way. Terry says, your kids have school until Tuesday the 23rd. Tony told us yesterday what day was her last day, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what she said. I blame the tequila. Lucas, what did Tony say was her last day? Did she say it was also the 23rd? And it was a half day, or maybe the 22nd, and the 23rd was a Teachers Institute day? I knew there was a Teachers Institute day in there. I just don't remember what she said. I have to agree, Terry. Yeah, who would have thought you guys would get up to 100, let alone 700? Right? I mean, you all are trying to get to that million. I'm telling you. They really are hilarious, Joyce. They really are. They really are. This Friday is a half-day Teacher Institute. Oh, gotcha. So this is her last day is this Friday. Gotcha. I knew she told me, and I'm sorry. I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. All right, so I need 6 of these. So let me grab 6 of these. No, 8. I need 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I still need that? No, I got this one. Okay. Sandra says, I used to redeem my thimbles till I got to 0. Now look over 600,000. There you go. They add up pretty quickly, especially with some of the newer games that we've added recently. The gamble game, the slots game, they add up quickly. You can really redeem them fast. I think I need to come up with some different prizes, though, because I think the bigger prizes, nobody's redeeming them for those. So I need to come up with some other ones. And I still have yet to add the car. Alright, let's go ahead and add these now. So we're going to snowball the bottoms as well with our backing fabric. So it needs to be trimmed up a little bit. It's a little wonky. And it's going to mess with my head. So just going to trim it up ever so slightly. There we go. That's a little bit better. Not want to go. It did eventually go, but it didn't want to go. Alright. Sorry if I'm missing things in chat, guys. I apologize. My eyes are pointed down here. If I am missing something important, though, usually my moderators will tag me, or you are welcome to tag me as well. And hopefully I don't miss it then. These squares are just a little bit on the tiny side, so I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. And one of them is right on a seam, so it's my machine is not happy about it. It's being a little bit of a brat. Last one. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with my space heater, because it should be much warmer in here than it is. So I'll add that to the list of things to purchase for myself at some point. Although with the new computer, that might produce a lot of heat in here, so I'm gonna wait. Little snowman arms. Oh, geez. That does sound like it was a pain. My goodness. Yeah, well, what do you enjoy torturing yourself over there? My goodness. Yeah, I've never fussy cut anything. I try to keep my stuff as scrappy and random as possible. Because it just sounds like it would be a pain. Go. Go. All right. Get these ironed up. Ah, I gotcha. So it's for a card. Gotcha. I have bought the stuff to make fabric cards. I just have never made one. Lee, thank you so much for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate you being here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being a subscriber. Hopefully we'll get to see you again another time. We'll be back here on Wednesday evening, 7:30 p.m. Central Time for our Whip Wednesday. And then, of course, back again next Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. So come on out, hang out with us. We'd love to have you. Love to hear more about the trains. I love learning new stuff like that. It's just so fascinating to me. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. Listening as you're cooking food. No problem. No problem. Walmart has the blank 5x7 cards with envelopes, pretty inexpensive. Yes, they do. I have them. I just have not made them yet. Like, I have the box of cards. I have the interfacing to put in them. Like, I have it all. I just haven't done it yet. And so maybe that's something that we need to add to our list of to-dos for next year, is to make some. One of the other things I'd like to get into is, like I mentioned before, Taylor has done scrapbooking before. Well, she did card making, with paper card making before, and I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed doing that a lot. I just didn't really, the part that I didn't really enjoy was the part where you got to plan it all out and cut all the pieces and everything else. But we have a representative for Stamping Something rather, who does parties at her house all the time, where you can go, you pay a small fee, and then you can make all the cards that you want. And so I'd like to get over there and make some cards just to have as like thank yous, because you guys know I send out thank you cards with all of our thimble redemptions. So I'd love to be able to send out some handmade ones. So I'd like to get back into that, make some time for that here soon. You make albums with your scrapbooking? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Taylor and I really liked the card making. It was fun. It was a lot of stuff. Like, with fabric, you have all the scrap pieces, but with the paper crafting, it was like you have so much extra paper and stuff that you need to figure out what to do with. And to me, it was just a big waste. And so I would much rather go somewhere, let somebody else do all the cutting and prepping and creating, and I just put them together. I seem to enjoy that much better. So, all right. Well, here are our nose assemblies. You can see this it's terrible to see. Oh my goodness. But it's the background fabric. The lighting in here is awful. So there we go. There's those two things. And then it does say to go ahead and attach them up together. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put those together real quick. Why does one seem so much bigger than the other? Huh. Well. Wow, like so much bigger. Like a whole quarter of an inch bigger. Like something is not right. Wow, did I put these together wrong? Hang on. Are they all the same size? Yeah, they're all the same size. What did I do, guys? What did I do? What size are the ends? N is 1.5 by 5. Yeah. M is 2.5 by 2.5. Yep. So this one's right. I wonder if this one's wrong then. Let's see. J. But they work though. Let me see. Hang on. Let me read the instructions because I feel like we're missing something here. Diagonal seams to sew I and D. Okay, to the nose. Okay. Sew together pieces A and H to make mirror image units. Okay. Sew one piece of J to the top of A and H. Okay. Then sew one JAH unit to each of the L's. We did that already. To make a 4.5 wide by 5 inch tall I unit. 4.5 wide. Okay, so this is almost 5 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5 inches wide. So I actually need to trim this up. Hang on. Okay. J is 4, 1 3/4. No, 1 3/4. Hang on. 4.5 wide by 5. Yeah, so these are not 4.5. These are 5. So I think I need to take 1/4 of an inch off each side. Yeah, because these are 5 inch. And these are 4 1/4. So I have to trim up these eyepieces. Okay. It doesn't say to do that in the instructions. It doesn't say to do that in the instructions, but it's like we have to. Because otherwise they're not going to meet up right. So we're going to have to take 1/4 of an inch off each side. So triple check, right? Triple check. So that is a 5 inch piece. Yep. And this is a 4.5 inch piece by 5 inch piece. So they actually work this way. They don't work this way. That's so weird. Like, why would it... Did I build these wrong? No, I couldn't have built them wrong. I couldn't have built them wrong. Because the pieces have to go together only a certain way. Alright, we're trimming them down. We're not going to think about it anymore. We're just going to trim them down. Because I feel like I'm just going to make myself crazy if I keep doing this. So, I'm going to trim all these down by 1/4 of an inch. On both sides. I've made that final decision. So that now they will line up. Because the directions do say 4.5, and these are not 4.5, these are 5 inch. So, I wonder if this white piece is too big. L. How big is L? L is supposed to be 2 by 5. Let's see. Okay, so the white piece was too big. The white piece was supposed to be 2-inch, and it was a 2.5-inch piece. That's where the problem lied. This white piece here is too big. So it's going to look weird. I mean, it won't look weird. It's just going to be bigger than what we wanted it to be, but that's okay. I mean, I could take it apart. I don't know that I really want to, though, because I just trimmed this one, and then I'd have to do the whole thing again, so I'm just going to leave it. We're going to improvise. So what I did was I ended up cutting this white piece a little bit too big for what we needed. And so that kind of threw everything off by a 1/2 inch. So now I'm trimming down pieces by a 1/2 inch. So hopefully it looks okay. I'm sure it will look just fine. The eyes are just going to be a little bit smaller. That's all. It's still going to be fine. They're just going to be a little bit smaller. That's all. And the nose is off a little bit. Yeah. So I think we'll keep that one and we'll pull apart the other ones. Because I'm not... So frustrating. Do I leave it or do I pull it apart? I think I want to pull it apart because I feel like it's just going to bother me. Like, I can leave that one because I can't do anything with that one now. But I'm going to pull the rest of them apart and take it out the 1/2 inch on both sides. But I'm just going to actually do one side. I'm not going to do both. It's frustrating, but at the same time, I feel like it's going to be better in the long run. So. Yeah, the dual, I think the dual is still broken. So, alright. So I need to trim up a 1/4 inch. No, I think I need to do a full 1/2 inch. Hang on. So right now, this one should be 2 1/4. Because if it's 2 inches, take a 1/2 inch, should be 1 1/2. So, plus another 1/4, should be right here. Yeah, so 1/2 inch. I've taken 1/2 inch off. Okay. It's okay. We're gonna make it work. So now this one should meet up. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna look better. It's still off. It's still gonna be off, I think. No, it's not. It's gonna meet up much better because it's gonna meet up with the. Yeah, this is gonna work out much better. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think we're gonna go ahead and take these apart. This one we'll leave because we had already trimmed it and it's fine and it'll be okay. We won't stress about it. But the rest of them, I'm going to take those apart and fix them real quick. How much time? Does that say 32? Oh, wow. We're already out of time for today. So what happened is this piece that runs down the middle of their forehead, this white piece here, is a 1/2 inch too big. So I'm going to need to pull. So I didn't fix this one, but that's okay. It's just one. And I could have just left it. I could have, but it was going to bother me. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull it apart for one of these. So all I need to do is pull one side out, trim it by a 1/2 inch, and then sew it back together. And that seems to be fixing the problem. You know? Yes, I could have left it. Nobody else would have known about it but me. But since this quilt is for me, I'm planning to keep this one. I kind of need it to work because it's going to make me crazy otherwise. One block in the whole big scheme of things, I'm not going to notice. But if they were all like that, I think I would notice them. And I think that would just bother me. So I'm going to go ahead and fix it. There we go. Let me finish sewing this one up here, guys, and then I will show you what the piece looks like that we're finishing with. I will fix the rest of these off camera. You guys don't need to sit here and watch me redo these. They won't take me but a minute to fix. The good news is it's something small. And I just feel like it's going to work out better this way. Let me lay this one flat real quick. The whole time, right? Yeah, like if I was giving it away, it probably wouldn't have bothered me so much. And it's only a 1/2 inch off. Like, it's here, let me show you guys. I don't know if you can even see it, but like right here where the bottom of the cheek, I guess, meets the eye piece. You know, from far away, you guys can't even tell. But it's going to bother me. And then this one here, the eyes are going to be a little bit smaller because of the way we trim this one up. It's just going to bother me. And I know it's going to bother me. And so I'm just going to fix it. I know I don't have to. I know I don't need to. But I'm going to do it anyway. So let me iron this piece up so you guys can see what these look like before we go. This one I am going to iron open because of all the seams in here. You got to fix them. Yeah, no, because especially if it's for yourself, because otherwise that's all you're going to do is sit there and stare at it. Yeah, if it's for somebody else, then they don't know that it's not supposed to be that way. But you know, when you're the one that's going to be looking at it, yeah. So this puppy quilt is definitely one that I'm going to be keeping for myself. I designed it with that intent. That's why all of the puppies are brown. For my living room. So I know I'm going to be staring at this one, so I want it to look nice. Okay, so this one's fixed. This one's fixed. This is the only one I have left to fix. Especially the eyes. Yeah. Yeah. So let me show you what it looks like. This is what we got so far, but you can see how they stick out just a little bit. Yeah, and now this one, it's too late to fix this one because I already trimmed it up. I should have fixed it initially, but that's okay. I'm okay with one, but the other three I had to fix. So, but this is what it's going to look like. So you can start to see it looks like a little bit of a puppy. It's getting there. It's getting there. But I've got one more piece to fix up real quick. Pet some fabric by Joyce Hernandez. No problem, Joyce. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate that. So I've got one more to fix up. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to go ahead and fix that one. Sew up the rest of these pieces so that they all look like this. So that when we come back to it in January, this is where we're at, which means we're about halfway through this this block assembly, and then all we have left to do for this particular quilt is we need to finish cutting up the sashing. So I cut a bit into strips, but I didn't do anything else other than that. So we're going to need to cut up the sashing, and then we just start putting the sashing on the blocks and put the blocks together. So this one will definitely get finished in early, probably spring of 2026, which is just crazy to me that we're even saying that. But yeah, there's a heist going on. Of course there's a heist going on. There's always a heist going on when we're getting ready to close. No problems. In fact, I will join in on the heist because I usually do them when they're at the end. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you so much to all of our super chatters yesterday and today. You guys are just so generous. Thank you so much for all that. I truly appreciate it. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Congratulations to all of our thimble redeemers. Yay, join. Yeah, exactly. So I joined in. So thank you guys so much for doing that, and thank you for hanging out with us. I'm going to let the stream run until the heist is complete, and then I'll go ahead and end the stream. So it should just be a couple of minutes, but you are going to see the stream ending soon screen for now. And then once the heist completes, then I'll go ahead and end the actual stream. So you guys can get your redemptions and your winnings in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend and rest of your week. We will be back here on Wednesday for our Whip Wednesday. I will probably be putting the binding on a really, really big quilt. It's a commission job that I'm working on, and I will probably be doing that on Wednesday because that's going to take me a little bit of time. But anyway, thanks again, guys, so much for hanging out with me. Again, I'm going to let the stream run a little bit longer just until the heist pays out, and then after the heist goes through, we will end the stream there. But you'll at least see the ending soon screen, and you can hang out and listen to some cool music until then. But anyway, thanks again, guys. See you all on Wednesday. Bye for now.
You do the talking.